Hello everybody, and welcome to a Magic Arena video. Today we are going to be playing some Standard with the list LSV took to second place at the Pro Tour. LSV is one of my favorite players, so I decided I would try out the list. He had the full strength of Team Channel Fireball working behind him as he came up with this red-white aggressive deck. I mean, it's mono-white in the main deck, but it does splash red in the sideboard for some pretty powerful sideboard cards. I'm going to take you through a quick deck very quick, because the deck is quite basic. We basically run 1-drops, 2-drops, like Adonta Vanguard and Pridemate, 3-drops like Benelish Marshal and History of Benalia, and then a little bit of removal with the Conclave Tribunal, Pride of Conquerors to finish the people off, and then just 20 basic lands. The one little package to keep note of is a Ajani's Pridemate. This card can grow out of control, and to enable a Ajani's Pridemate, we have Leonid Vanguard, Legion's Landing, and Healer's Hawk. The Leonid Vanguard is a bit of an interesting choice that a lot of other mono-white decks don't run, but it's pretty cool. In the sideboard, we just have some Baffling Ends, Conclave Tribunals, Experimental Frenzy for like grindy decks, Aurelia, and then Banefires for control, and a Mountain when you bring in the expensive stuff. LSV ran the one Settle the Wreckage, even though he said that his team wouldn't have run the Settle the Wreckage. It was kind of cool to see on camera, so we're going to run the Settle the Wreckage too, because we like doing fun stuff here on the stream / video. So we're going to be running the Settle the Wreckage to just completely copy LSV's list. But the deck checks real quick. Let's see if the deck holds up in the meta 1 month later. One thing that LSV did say is that his deck doesn't have a good matchup against Green-Black, and Green-Black has definitely had a resurgence since the Pro Tour. So it was a meta call, but if you want to build this deck on Magic Arena, it's really cheap to build if you're just going to grind the decks that don't need a sideboard, because you can literally just run 20 planes, so you don't need any of the rare lands. You don't even need the Legion's Landings as much. You can just make do with like 1 or 2. I was running 3 of them for a long time because I just didn't have the 4th one. And then you just basically run the same exact deck. You are also given a History of Benalia, so History of Benalia is a must, Benelish Marshal is a must, but like Legion's Landings are just not as much, and then everything else is a common or uncommon. So grinding the solo matches on Magic Arena. So that's one of the other reasons I really wanted to show it to you, because it's a cool deck. This is the perfect hand. 1-drop, 2-drop, Benelish Marshal, Benelish Marshal. The deck isn't super complicated a lot of the time, but the decisions you do have to make are really important, and I think pretty interesting. So here we are going to start with the Sky Marcher Aspirant over the Dauntless Bodyguard. The pros and cons are that the Sky Marcher Aspirant can potentially gain flying later in the game, so you might not want to trade it off as much. But it looks like we're playing against maybe Mono Blue or something like that, so they might have flyers anyway. And the Dauntless Bodyguard can potentially protect Benelish Marshal, which would be pretty nice. So like if we draw a 4th land, we can go Benelish Marshal and then Benelish Marshal plus Dauntless Bodyguard. Here, interesting choice again. Because we drew Legion's Landing, I think we do want to try and get that down, especially because this deck might have an Essence Scatter. Though, if he's mono blue, I think we're just going to... Yeah, let's go for the... Yeah, there's just a little bit more power. If he does have an Essence Scatter, then we'll get this guy countered instead of a Benelish Marshal. And Legion's Landing, and then we can attack. If he has a Merfolk Trickster, which I kind of suspect, we'll be pretty happy to trade. If he does have one, I would expect him to like flash it in and just tap my guy down potentially, because it doesn't seem that great to trade for him. Flipping this guy is also pretty nice, if we can manage it. Flipping the Legion's Landing. Radical idea. Okay, so it's a Drake's deck. I like this line against the Drake's deck too, because against Drakes, you just want to kill them as fast as possible. So, yeah, this just puts a little bit more power on the board. Like with the Benelish Marshal, it'll pump 2 creatures instead of just 1. So we added 3 power to the board either way for our attacking, but we get an extra power from the Benelish Marshal. The downside, of course, is that we also get to flip this thing earlier, which is nice, but the downside is that this actually works out beautifully. We couldn't necessarily use our mana as efficiently because we couldn't use that extra mana. So we're definitely casting this pre-combat. If he has an Essence Scatter, he has an Essence Scatter. But we do want to get in all the damage we can, because we are assuming he's playing Drake, because Radical Idea is mostly a Drake's card. Flip Legion's Landing, and then play the Bodyguard, protect the Marshal. So this is a really effective start, I would say. He's going to be all the way down to 10 life. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. Damage. And then we are going to play the Dauntless Bodyguard, even though it's not as... We're just going to put it on the Vampire token. We could protect the other Dauntless Bodyguard, but if this way, if our opponent goes like Mountain Sweeper, we can sack both Bodyguards and still have a board. Okay, he concedes. Okay, so going to game 2. So far, all we know is that they're mono blue. So if they're mono blue, the Tempest, like mono blue tempo deck, which they didn't really play a lot of those cards. Like they played the Opts. I don't think that deck plays Radical Idea, and yeah, I don't think they play Radical Idea. So, and Blink of an Eye is like, maybe they play one of that card. So, I don't really know exactly what they're playing. If they are playing that version of the deck, then I think that Conclave Tribunal would be nice to be able to kill Tempest Djinn, but it's probably not necessary, because I do have like Pride of Conquerors and Benalish Marshal to get over that. So, I might just want to cut Conclave Tribunal for a couple of Relias and run it like that. I'm not sure on that sideboarding, but I don't know exactly what my opponent's playing. It could be completely wrong, but I think it's going to be pretty nice. Because you want the Conclave Tribunal if you're going to be interacting, but against Mono Blue, Conclave Tribunal, if they are the creature version, Conclave Tribunal is like pretty inefficient against them a lot of the time anyway. And they also don't have removal for Aurelia, so Aurelia can just take over the game. So this is a sketchy hand for sure, but I'm going to keep it because Healer's Hawk into Johnny's Pridemate is like the best possible start for this deck. And even if I do whiff, I do have a second 1-drop. So it does look like they are playing Drakes. Don't fail me now, deck. So against Drakes, it's debatable. I think the Conclave Tribunal should stay in against Drakes. The fact that I didn't see a red source last game really kind of messed with me. So we're going to play this, pay 2 life. Run the Ajani's Pridemate out. Hope they don't have a shock. They have a shock. Or Radical Idea or something. They have some instant. Okay, so they do have the shock. Okay. I think it's worth going for, though, because if they just have a cantrip or something, it's much better to get that down. If I draw a land, I can go Leonid Vanguard plus Pridemate, which is going to be huge. Okay, we're just going to play the Vanguard. This time we're going to play around like them having something. They will like run out of shocks and stuff like that, but I think if I draw a land, I can get the Vanguard train rolling. And I do have to do a double Pride of Conquerors, so it's nice to get some creatures out that can't really die. Also, like I can still attack him with my Adonto Vanguard. Combat. Attack. 1 attacker. I'm definitely willing to trade Pride of Conquerors for his Drake. Because Drakes are like going to get bigger. They only get bigger, as they say. Okay, so he has another one. Hopefully I can draw a land this turn so I can go Pridemate and Leonid Vanguard. I'm just going to cast the Pridemate this turn. Next turn I can Dauntless Bodyguard to protect it. And I don't really want to have to use my Pride of Conquerors, so I'm not going to attack. I didn't want to do it after combat. If he blocked, I would like feel like I had to use my Pride of Conquerors, and I would just take 4 damage for nothing. Okay, Murmuring Mystic. That's unfortunate for sure. That's really good. Definitely bringing back in all the Conclave Tribunals. Yeah, we've lost this game. Definitely lost this game. To the point where I think I just want to concede. Like, I know it's going to be an early concession, but we can't win this game. Yeah, we sideboarded too badly to win this game, and we didn't draw our land. I just can't. Like, we could technically maybe win that. I don't even think we can technically really win that white game. So we don't really want the Aurelias. They're just kind of a bit expensive. Pride of Conquerors isn't the best. So we're going to cut a couple of those. We're just going to add the 4 Conclave Tribunals. And run it like that. 1 Pride of Conquerors is still nice to keep them honest. We can still like have a good alpha attack, but it can get clunky in our hand. We definitely want the Conclave Tribunals though to be able to answer Murmuring Mystics and the Drakes and stuff. Definitely want to be on the play, and we're going to keep this hand. It's not the greatest. 4 lands is a bit much, but we have 1 drop into 2 drop that are pretty good, and maybe we can just pressure him out. We're going to attack before we play the Adanto Vanguard, because if he has a shock, he'll shock the Dauntless Bodyguard. Or maybe he will shock it anyway. Because he might be waiting for us to play in a Johnny's Pridemate. Okay. Perfect. No! Wait, what the hell? For some reason I thought that was the end of combat step. Oh, I'm so bad. That ruined the entire game. Yeah. Yep, if I had a Danto's Vanguard, I would have won this game probably. Oh, that's so painful. I don't even know what happened. Just imagine if I had a Danto's Vanguard down right now. I'd be hitting him for 3 and growing my Pridemate. That's sometimes the thing with digital products, though. I click through stuff sometimes when I'm literally just trying to get to the spot where I can cast my spells. Because that's actually all I want to be doing in a game of Magic. I just want to cast my spells. And I didn't cast any spells. I literally went through the entire thought process of maybe I'll be able to sneak through some damage if I cast my creature in the second combat. But maybe it's literally not worth it for me to actually cast any of my creatures ever, post-combat, just because I'm going to click through the combat phase. That's unfortunate, for sure. I can still win this game, though. Pridemate's going to grow very big, and I have the Bodyguard protecting it. My turn. Okay, so Pays You Life. We're just going to deploy our entire hand here. We would be able to flip the Legion's Landing if we were good at this game. Combat. Go, Pridemate, go. Wow. I'm ashamed. The strategy in my head can't match the dexterity of my hands. Oh, there goes the Phoenix. Why didn't you do that last turn? Opponent also made a mistake. Didn't want to get the Phoenix back. Why wouldn't you want to get your Phoenix back? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Me and my opponent are both complete noobs at the game. We don't know what we're doing. We're like, oh man, I would have gotten in 6 extra damage with the Danto Vanguard. 6. No, just 3. We would have attacked him 1 time. No. 6 damage, because we took that 1 turn to play the Pridemate and the Bodyguard. So yeah, he would be at 11. We would have a flipped Legion's Landing, all just because I did literal nothing on my 2nd turn. The benefits of paper Magic, boys. Well, my Pridemate is safe from Lava Coil for this turn. Definitely going to attack with my Lifelink guy. To get my guy out of Lava Coil range. / kick, chip, and fire range. Oh my gosh, I might win despite the misclick. Can we win despite the misclick? NicolaiBolas misclick. That should be an emoji. Emote, I mean, on Twitch. He also messed up though, so we're both noobs here. Because maybe he didn't have enough blue mana. That doesn't really make sense though, because maybe it mistapped him on the Tormented Voice. Okay. So me being a noob will cost me. At least a little. Because he'll get to trade here. It is a 2-for-1. But this would have been bigger. And well, now you have to block it, dude. Like, if you weren't going to block it. Aw. If only it worked that way. Gonna get that history down. It's never too young to start learning your history. Or old, or whatever the saying is. I don't think it is a saying, actually. Oh, it's a 7-4. That's fun. Big draw step. Gain that life. We're going to pass the turn. Wait for our knights to become huge. Let's just keep in mind that I would have won this game if I was competent. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. This is where he mills like 2 Arclight Phoenixes. Oh, man. The worst part is that of misclick errors is it's not even that like it's not that I'm bad, it's that I just literally just can't click cards properly or that I click through stuff. It's just like the worst part is knowing that you thought through the process and then still messing it up. Okay, so this guy can hit me for 10. Attack me, opponent. Do it. You won't die on the crackback. I swear. Maybe he won't die on the crackback. Wow, I remembered to make a token. I'm sorry if I've gotten bitter about it. I'm actually, like, fine. It's not the end of the world. Stuff happens. Attack! Attack with this guy. He'll trade with his token, Phoenix. Attack with this guy. He'll just... No attackers. Ugh. Oh, man. If he was... I would have... Yeah. It would have been unlosable if I had... Ugh. I could have also not attacked with the Ajani that one turn. Dang, now I'm just on edge with all of the clicking. I'm like, oh, please. Come on, the one Pride of Conquerors I left in my deck. You can do it. Or a Benelish Marshal would also be nice. Oh, I'm dead. Conclave Tribunal would be nice. Or would have been nice. Yep. Oh, no! Oh. It also would have... Oh, man. I'm so sad. That's so sad. Oh, man. Oh, man. Losing a 3-game match. Literally because of your... Oh, my gosh. Okay. New game, new game. a new day. So we could have won that match. So it's kind of like a victory, in a way. It's not like a victory, but like still compete. And we're going to keep this hand. It's better than our random. We're going to bottom that, though. It's just not as good when you don't have... Wait, I'm on the draw. Okay, yep. I am definitely not focused. That would have been a good one to keep. Okay. So we're playing against Jeskai Control. They can't really beat Adonto Vanguard, so let's just hope that that's good enough. Because clearly my clicking isn't. Oh man, and my just ability to pay attention. Let this be a lesson to all of you folks. After doing a draft, also doing your standard video may not be the greatest plan. Do you have Seal Away? Nope. Nice. You want to counter my Pridemate? Yes, they do. Unlucky. Because we were going to get him with the Dauntless Bodyguard on our Pridemate. I'm going to like click through my attacks one of these times, and it's going to be so embarrassing. It's going to be like the literal worst play. Just play everything pre-combat, then you can't possibly misclick. Said no one ever. Actually said everyone. Okay. This is why Adonto Vanguard is so good in Standard, though. Like, so good. Definitely paying for that. Unlucky. Unlucky. There's no point in playing the Pride of Conquerors. Pride of Conquerors isn't really for this matchup. But, like, I can't kill him in 3 turns regardless. Also, Conclave Tribunaling treasure map isn't really my priority. If he has Niv Mizzet, I just hope to draw a land so I can Conclave Tribunal that. Because he could, like, flip treasure map, tap his 6 mana, cast Niv Mizzet. Otherwise, I'll have to skip my attack to kill the Niv Mizzet. Cast Niv Mizzet, buddy. You know you want to. Oh, he's doing all this on his upkeep, of course. I'm so trigger happy right now. I just literally want to click through the turn. But I can't because of my Adonto Vanguard. Maybe this wasn't the deck for me. Too many complicated decisions. Not. I literally clicked because I thought it was my end of combat. Because, yeah, like end combat, and the end step literally just says end a lot of the time. 'Cause on your own turn, it says end. Okay. So he had pretty clear. He has Settle the Wreckage, it looks like, but like, if he had Settle the Wreckage, why would he? Okay. I'm a little bit perplexed, shall we say. Oh, he did that. Why would you take 2 damage, though? I think the 2 damage is definitely worse than a treasure, right? Maybe he figured he's dead in 2 turns anyway. Okay. Not playing the Healer's Hawk because Healer's Hawk would literally just die to the Niv Mizzet ping. I could have used the Pride of Conquerors last turn, but I was hoping that I could leverage my leverage it to like kill him a turn before he expected it. As it is, he's going to be very, very aware of how soon I can kill him. And do I just lose? He draws a card, pings me, casts this, draws 2 cards, pings me twice, draws a card, pings me. Yeah, I lose. Keep in mind that I did mess this up pretty significantly from the early turns. Do I lose? Because if I'd kept the Legion's Landing on top, I could have gone Legion's Landing into a Johnny's Pridemate and maybe grown the Pridemate out of range. Against Jeskai Control, I wanted the Conclave Tribunals, and I want in the Frenzies. Don't really want the Aurelia because it's just going to die to his removal either way. It's better for, I think, the like he has so much removal encounters that having more expensive stuff like that isn't as good. But Experimental Frenzy is like game winning, I think. I don't know. I haven't played the matchup all that much because when you're just playing the like, and Pride of Conquerors is bad. You're just playing in the smaller ones that people don't really care as much. They like play all the aggressive decks. So I'm much more familiar playing against aggressive decks. I'm on a sideboard like that. I think I should have brought in the Mountain, maybe. Yeah, I should have brought in the Mountain. I like to cut the Sky Mortar Aspirants because they don't have lifelink, so they can't help the Pridemate grow out of control. Oh, man. Maybe the Pridemate I would have lost because of the Deafening Clarion. Or maybe it would have been a 4-4 before that. Hard to say. Play first. Definitely keeping this hand. Pretty excellent hand. He's on a mulligan. Let's go, Legion's Landing. Pridemate's gonna get ya. Pridemate gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Pridemate gonna give it to you. That should be an anthem of something. I think I'm just going to play the second Pridemate instead of the Penniless Marshal, because the Pridemate's going to grow anyway. And this way, if he does have Deafening Clarion... Oh, no. Well, now I am going to Marshal. Maybe that was really bad. Wait, why didn't I play around Syncopate? I'm not very good at Standard, I guess. No, that's not true. I'm fine at Standard when I'm paying attention. But that was a quite poor play. I was like thinking that I can play double Pridemate, but I think a lot when I'm playing Standard, which is something I've discovered. Because I play Limited so much, I think a lot of the time about like stuff in Limited. And in Limited, people don't really play counterspells as much, especially 2-mana counterspells. So in Limited, you would always play the Penniless Marshal there, but in Constructed, you're playing around multiple things. So here, I'm going to go Pridemate, attack. If he board clears, I can then Experimental Frenzy while he's tapped out. And I'll still have the Pridemate. He looks like he doesn't have a counterspell, which is kind of odd. Okay. You got me. And then I can just gloriously pass turn. Oh, yes. Oh, he concedes. Yes. Redemption. We're going to win. I'm feeling it, folks. Feeling it. On the draw, I don't think I'll be fast enough against him. Just going to keep in the lifelink 1-drops. Actually, that's not true. I'm not going to bring any Aurelias. I don't think Aurelia is going to be good in a control matchup like this. So I'll keep in Dauntless Bodyguard. I'll bring in the Mountain. Banefire could be nice, though. Definitely could be good. Just for some late game damage. Damage! This is a reluctant keep, I think. Heck yeah, get rewarded. Never didn't have it. Had it every time. This is a really bad hand, though. Legion's Landing is not what you want to be doing in multiples. It's like so good as one of, though, that it's worth it. We're going to play the Legion's Landing. Next turn, play Pridemate, start that train rolling. Oh, yes, we even get to resolve the Pridemate unopposed. Pass the turn. If he wants to use Treasure Map, he's in such trouble. If he's using Treasure Map, then it means he's screwed. And then I can also Conclave Tribunal the Treasure Map, so he doesn't even get to flip it. He left it on top. That's bad for me. Or it means he needs lands. Play this guy so I can play on Syncopate. Combat. Gain that life. Now it's out of range of his board sweeper. And the seal away. That is unfortunate, for sure. To be fair, I haven't seen Seal Away yet, but I don't think you play around Seal Away as much. Because it's going to get you eventually. He's just grinding to the top all day long. That's not great. He's going to play the land that he just drew. No land. Oh, that's quite enticing. Oh, yep, he has a land. I don't want him to flip the treasure map. I think it's actually worth preventing. With my Conclave Tribunal. I know my Conclave Tribunal is precious, but I think him flipping it is really bad for me. Because it'll let him cast his Niv Mizzet next turn. Oh my gosh, why? Why did I tapped the old vampires that could actually attack? Because I'm a genius like that. Oh my god. Holy smokes. So when I play Magic online, I feel like I'm playing an online game, so it's a little bit different from playing in paper. When I play Arena, I just think of all of the mistake misclick on Magic Online. It's like, oh, I misclicked. But when I misclick on Arena, it's always like, wow, if I was playing in paper, I would literally never do that ever. Holy smokes! Because why? Oh my gosh! So, yeah. Oh gosh. Misclick City over here. Ixalan's Binding on my Conclave Tribunal. If he does it on my Legion's Landing, that would be so bad. Oh my gosh. I literally cast 3 of them, bud. He's doing it on a vampire token? Oh my gosh. That's a joke. No real reason to play the land. Okay, sure. I am still going to attack. Keep making those those vampire tokens. Play my lands in case I draw my Frenzy. But he's just going to slam Niv Mizzet, and I lose. Feels a little bit frustrating. Not going to lie. Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, he has Lyra. Right. Right. The also game-winning card. Unless I draw my second Conclave Tribunal. Why would you Ixalan's Binding a token instead of the Conclave Tribunal? Yeah. Oh my god, we're still in the game, boys! So I can make the token. Then Conclave Tribunal Lyra. Then draw Experimental Frenzy. Oh my gosh, this is the dream. Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh my gosh, we're still alive! Pure skill, opponent. Outplayed. Get on my level, bro. Ooh, yes. Play Nifmizin and have me draw it again. Watch me. Watch me. Every time. Every time. Conclave Tribunal, number 2. Number 2. Number 3, I mean. Number 3, right off the top. Okay, it wasn't Conclave Tribunal. And there was much sadness amongst the land. He's going to start gunning down my guys, but we actually have a chance. Also, I have Banefire in my deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. I literally have Banefire in my deck, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do 7 to him, uncounterable. Come on, Frenzy. Oh, it's the Banefire. So how much life could he gain? If he invokes the Vine, he goes to 12. So he's at 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, he grows for each one? How did I not know this? I thought it was like all... Oh my gosh, he's huge! He's huge! He's a 6/6! What the heck? Okay, we're definitely going for it. Because if he had invoked the Divine, he would have killed my Experimental Frenzy like years ago. If you drew Invoke the Divine off that, I'm going to be so sad. Yes! Yes! We did it! We won! We won! We won! Yes! Never punished! The perfect draws! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, there is no justice in this world, sweet opponent. There is no justice. Oh, yes. He plays Lyra. I top deck Invoke. Top deck Experimental Frenzy. Get that Banefire action. Heck yeah. Kid still got it. Kid has still got it. Oh my gosh. Caught it on camera. Everyone knows how good I am. Because it's 100% skill. Oh, man. See, guys, if we hadn't lost that first match, we wouldn't have faced that opponent and had such a sick second match. So, you can always look on the bright side. Holy smokes, that was sick! Oh, yes, definitely keeping this bad boy. Whew. Gorgeous hand right here. Also, just shows off the power of sideboarding. Sideboard cards coming in clutch! The clutches. Okay, looks like we're playing the mirror. So we're pretty favored in the mirror because of our life gain package. We're not pretty favored, but if we both have good draws, our draw will naturally outpace theirs just by the life gain. So he's also gaining life, so. Ooh, it's the same version. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. We're doing, like, the exact same thing. Oh, my gosh. Definitely want to get that Vanguard down. Start gaining life of my own. Attack! Oh, that's a great trade for me. What? What? Vanguard was gaining him life. Now it isn't. Oh, that's so dead. Yeah, Pridemate is not going to live. Especially now that I know how it works. I honestly, it's not weird that I don't know how it works, because when you're usually playing it, you usually only have one lifelink creature because you don't have all that many. So we're going to go Dauntless Bodyguard so we can keep gaining the life from these guys. Choose the Vanguard. And get rid of that guy. Get out of my house. Gain that life. Both of us looking for a third land. If he finds land for Benelish Marshal, then we're still in fine shape. Ooh, hello. We also have an Ajani's Pridemate. So the fact that he didn't play anything means that he almost definitely has like a bunch of grade 3 drops in his hand. So we're hoping that he doesn't draw them. Hit him for 6. Hoping he doesn't have a land. Please no land, please no land, please no land, please no land. Leon Vanguard. That's not a land. We're in business. And now we hope to draw land. Please draw land, please draw land, please draw land, please draw land. I'm in a musical mood. Oh. He also has the Conclave Tribunal. We're playing the exact same game here. We're on the same level. Oh, that's so funny. Oh. 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 It's Conclaveception. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Do I Conclave Tribunal his Conclave Tribunal to Conclave Tribunal? Would that be correct? Is it correct to Conclave Tribunal his Ajani's Pridemate or Conclave Tribunal his Conclave Tribunal? It's definitely correct to just get the Pridemate, I think. So I'm going to... Ugh. I really want to flip the Legion's Landing, but I don't think I can afford to. Play Legion's Landing. I tap the token. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't do it anyway. Because I don't want to suicide a guy. Get out of here, Pridemate. No one likes you. Yes! Ooh, the last Pridemate standing. It's not you, opponent. It's me. Yes. Yes. No! He hit his land! No! What? What? Who plays Resplendent Angel? Okay, he's never going to gain 5 or more life. There's no way. There's no way. Unless his last card is Benelish Marshal, in which case I'm already dead. What the heck? Oh, no! 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 That's not right! That's not fair! There's no justice. Okay, so I can land, attack with all, play the Vanguard post-combat with my extra land. Okay, if his last card is Benelish Marshal, I could have won. I think I played this game, like, perfectly because there's, like, not that many choices to be made. I almost did it again. I almost did it again. It came this close. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Just do it, opponent. I know you've had it the entire game. I know you've had it. You have it, don't you? Oh gosh. I'm trash talking my computer opponent. Why would you play Resplendent Angel? I don't understand. Banefire. What? What? Excuse me? I be a little bit confused. Okay. Definitely just attacking with these two. Because we don't want to have our guys eaten by Resplendent Angels. What? Yeah, I'll pay life. I'm fine with that. Wow. That is really good for me. Maybe he's like in a real. I feel like you keep those around just on the off chance that you draw Benelish Marshal. He has 4 damage. I would go to 9. Oh, he's a Angel's version, maybe a little bit bigger. Yes, yes. How close is this going to be, life-wise? Come on, deck. Big draw. Ooh. That's a big draw. So he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 damage right now. So next turn, all my guys are getting huge. So I think I don't attack with the Vanguards. Because then I die if I attack with them. Okay. If I attack with everything, he blocks here, 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 and takes 2, 5, 8, 9, 13, 17. So he can't block like that. He would jump. Oh, but he would gain 1. So he can block like that. But then does he die next turn? I'm just going to all attack. I have 9 attackers. He can't possibly make good blocks here. If he has Settle the Wreckage as his last card, then kudos to him, but I gotta make use of these nights while the sun's shining. And also, I'm gonna be able to make an extra 1/1 to recuperate some of my losses. Yep. And if he does block, like, Resplendent Angel on something, Resplendent Angel's gonna die unless he blocks a Leon in Vanguard or my Night token. Okay, so he does that. But he's blocking the wrong Leon in Vanguard. If he wanted to. So this is 2, 6, 9, 12, 13, 17, but he's going to gain 1. So I could save this Leon in Vanguard, but that just does less damage, so I would just want to do the damage. Yeah. He did the math and thought he was dead, but he's not. But he's pretty much dead. Because he's at 1 life. Oh, thank God, he's 1 mana short. Oh, no! No! Oh, my God! Oh, that changes. Oh, God! Oh! That's why he's playing Resplendent Angel, because he's actually just playing Boros Angels. Oh, that was so bad! Oh my God. What just happened? Wow. I was 1 point of damage off. Of course, they all have lifelink. Pride of Conquerors. Big time. Oh, man. Yeah, he definitely wins. Oh, man. I can't believe I lost that game. He survived at 1. 1 life. That's unfortunate. That's incredibly unfortunate. Okay. Wow. So, against Angels, I want the Experimental Frenzy, for sure, in my opinion. I want the Conclave Tribunal so I can kill the Lyra. Do I want Baffling End for the smaller? I don't think I want Banefire, because I want Banefire as like a threat to the face for decks, but I don't really want Banefire in this particular matchup because he's just, if I can't kill his Lyra, he's just going to gain too much life. Baffling End is, I think, going to be coming in because he has the Johnny's Pridemates that I have to kill. So I'm pretty much bringing my entire sideboard. I don't want the Aurelia, though, because he's got his own Aurelias that are so much better than mine. And his Aurelias can block my Aurelias. So here, I'm just going to take out a bunch of my useless cards. I think Pride of Conquerors is going to be good in general, but not in this. Like, is going to be, would have been good in that game, but not in most games. Oh my gosh. That was, oh. These games have been heartbreaking. For me, for my opponents, for everyone. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the greatest, but it's got potential. Jesus. That was such a heartbreak. That was like playing with my emotions. Not going to trade off. He's just going to play a Johnny's Pride Mate. Oh no, he doesn't. Nice. He made that one super sketchy. And I was like, hey, we got him. But we didn't. Holy smokes. Dang. Those games, you're just like, there must have been something I could have done. I'm liking my spot this game. This Conclave Tribunal is going to be clutch. I think I'm going to empty my hand to kill this Resplendent Angel. I could have played the land tapped and saved myself some damage. Because this thing, yeah, I didn't do my counting properly. We'll see if the 2 life matters. It probably will. That's just how these things work out. Aurelia? Aurelia into Lyra? Oh, man. Lyra alone I might be able to beat. If he doesn't play anything this turn, he's taking 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he's going to be 1 off. Oh my gosh. Of course he is. Okay, it's just another one of those. I'm fine with that. Healer's Hawk. Sure. Attack with everything. He'll eat this. Block here. Yeah, I don't want to really trade with these off. The best sequence would be to go Experimental Frenzy, land, land 1-drop. That's a very unfortunate sequence. Oh gosh. Benelish Marshal, best card I could draw in this situation, of course. Okay. Come on, removal. Four, 8. I'm dead to Lyra, but I was probably dead to Lyra either way. Because if he pumps this guy up, attacks me, that's 8. We'll see what he does. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm just dead. Ugh. Ugh. So the 2 life wouldn't have mattered, but ugh. Rats. Oh my gosh, what a heartbreak. What a heartbreaking game. Dang. Well, the only thing left to do is claim our prize of 500 gold. And 1 card. 3 cards. Oh, we got a mythic. We will look at these cards. But before I do, I want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates whenever I post new content. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy Standard, and I'll be continuing to make more of these videos. So we got a Necrotic Wound. That was our uncommon. Our rare was Spitflame. Could have some potential. Our mythic. The final part. The final thing of the video. To culminate it all. Bone Dragon. Not the worst. Not the worst at all. Bone Dragon, Spitflame, the combo. 500 gold. Not as much as we put in, but we got a couple cool cards, so feels good, man. Had a good time. Hope you did too, and I'll see you in my next video.